Welcome to yoga. If you want music to play while you're doing this, we have music available on the site. It should be on the YouTube, the video player. Look at the step 1 and you just turn that music on, hit play, and then you can adjust the volume there. And then you hit play on the player to adjust the volume to my voice. Is that right? Okay. So there's 2 different volume adjustments, one for the music, one for my voice. Or you can play your own music too if you have that. We're hoping to have music embedded soon, but we don't have that ready yet. So let's get started. Bring your hands to your heart center, standing in the center of your mat. Start to deep breathe, inhaling and exhaling all the way from the bottom of your stomach. If you're new to yoga, be sure to check out our beginner yoga session with Anne. It should be archived on the site. This one is a little bit more advanced, and being that I'm not actually certified, I don't do the best job explaining the moves. But Anne is certified and she does a wonderful job of telling you what to do. Keep breathing, inhale and exhale. Slowly starting to release the stress of the day with each exhale. Deep breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. You can close your eyes if you feel like you can balance there. Inhale and exhale. This time dropping your hands to the side. Inhale up to high mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Begin to slowly lift and arch with each inhale. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, begin to arch your back slightly. Exhale, swan dive all the way down, keeping a flat back, bending your knees if you need to. Inhale up to monkey. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up, arching your back. Exhale, swan dive down. Just begin warming up your body with your blood. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, reverse swan. And exhale, swan dive all the way down. Feel your back starting to loosen up. Inhale, monkey. And your legs. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, release all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. This time coming to the front of your mat, we will begin our routine. Inhale your hands all the way up, arching your back. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, step back with your right leg and your left. Tipping forward, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walking out your legs slightly, stretching the calves. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Pushing your shoulders towards the mat. Keeping a flat back. Inhale up on your toes. Exhale, step your right foot forward and your left. Exhaling, standing forward. Inhale, reverse swan all the way up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, stepping your left leg back and your right. Tipping forward, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, down dog. Reaching your right leg up in the air, opening up those legs. And bringing your foot forward between your hands. Left foot forward, folding forward. Inhale, reverse swan to high mountain. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, step or jump back to plank. Tipping forward into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bring your left leg up in the air, reaching with your toes and bringing your leg forward between your hands. Right leg forward, standing forward bend. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, releasing back down. Inhale, reverse swan. Arching your back at the top. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, step or jump back. Tipping forward, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale your right leg up above you. Bending your right knee and opening up your hips. Looking up at the ceiling underneath your right arm. Inhale and exhale, opening a little more. Inhale. Exhale, bringing that foot down. Inhaling your left leg up above you. Bending that leg, opening up your hips. Looking underneath your left arm. Inhale. And exhale, opening a little more. Your back leg should be straight. Your right heel to the mat. Toes pointed forward. Inhale. And exhale, bringing that leg down. Inhale. Exhale, pushing your shoulders towards the mat. Inhale, up on your toes. Step or jump forward. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, reverse swan all the way up, arching your back. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, step or jump back. Coming into plank. When you're into plank, remember to always pull your stomach in, keep your hands underneath your shoulders and your toes underneath your heels at a 90-degree angle. Flat back from the tip of your head all the way to your heels. Keep breathing. Inhale, lifting your right leg. Exhale, crunching your knee to your nose. And bringing that back. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, crunch, knee to nose. Stepping back, lifting your right leg. Exhale, crunch. Inhaling back. Left leg, exhale, crunch. Inhale, right leg crunch. Inhale, left leg up, crunch on the exhale. Begin to come back into three-legged down dog, exhaling forward on the crunch. Left leg up and back on the three-legged down dog, exhale, crunch. Right leg up and coming forward into a crunch. Left leg up. When you're coming forward on the crunch, pull that stomach in, belly button to spine. Inhale, right leg up and crunch. If this is too much, stay in the plank and do what you can. Exhale, coming forward and back into plank. Coming down, back to down dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up on your toes. Exhale, jump or step forward between your hands. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale all the way up to high mountain. Exhale, bringing your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Inhale your arms up above you and stepping your left leg all the way back into warrior one. Inhale. Keep your hips pointed forward and parallel to the sides of your mat. Left leg is straight. Heel is down. Right knee is bent to a 90 degree. Your posture is tall. Don't let your body lean forward like this. Keep it straight up, like somebody's pulling a string up. And then you can start to lower your hips, sinking into it, pushing yourself. Inhale. Exhale into warrior two. Same thing, keeping your left leg straight, right leg bent to 90 degrees, and sinking your hips. Keeping those hips open to the side of the mat this time, raising your arms straight out, and then looking forward over your right hand. Keeping a smile on your face, keeping the breath slow and even. Keep inhaling and exhaling, sinking.
Inhale. Exhale, now reaching back with your right hand. Your left hand should be resting on your leg, not pushing on it. It's just there to keep your balance. If you want to test yourself, drop your hand so it's not touching your leg. This is a reverse warrior. Inhale and exhale. Coming forward, right elbow to right knee, lifting your left hand up and looking up in the air. Inhale. Exhale, dropping your hips. Keeping that weight even between your back leg and your front leg. Inhale and exhale. Reaching forward over your body. Your left arm is extended. Straight line from your fingertips to your toes. Inhale and exhale, dropping your right hand to the floor. Bringing your left arm back up and behind you and coming underneath with the right to clasp your hands and open into a bind. Left shoulder is up and pulled back. Your gaze is up past your left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale, sinking that right hip. Inhale. Exhale, coming back into warrior one. Bringing your hands back behind you, clasping them together, pulling your shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, tipping forward with your arms straight up above you, opening that chest as much as you can. Inhale. And exhale, bringing your hands back to the mat, coming back up on your left toes. Right leg is back into plank, tipping forward, chaturanga, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Coming forward with your left foot between your hands, putting your right heel down, coming up into warrior one. Hips are parallel, straight forward. The string is pulling your head straight up. The weight is distributed evenly between your back and front leg. Inhale and exhale to warrior two, sinking those hips with each exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, tipping forward, opening up your hand to the back of the room and releasing to the back of your leg or dropping your hand to test yourself. Keeping your core strong. Inhale. Exhale, sinking the hips. Inhale. Exhale, coming forward on the left elbow. Right arm is up in the sky. Inhale. Exhale, sinking your hips. If this is too much to look up, you can look down. Inhale. Exhale, dropping your left hand in front of your knee and pushing that left knee open, opening up your hips. The right shoulder is opening up. You're looking up past your fingers. Inhale. And exhale, dropping your hand behind you, reaching under for a bind. Pulling your right shoulder open. Inhale. Exhale, sinking your hips. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, coming back into warrior one. Feeling the power in your legs. Inhale. Exhale, dropping your hands behind you, clasping them together, pulling your shoulders open. Inhale. Exhale, tipping forward, opening up your shoulders, reaching them up as high as you can, sinking your hips. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, dropping your hands to the mat, coming up on your back toe, back into plank, tipping forward, chaturanga, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk your legs out a little bit, take a couple deep breaths, maybe get a drink of water, or go into child's pose. We're going to do a couple more warriors, a little bit more advanced now. So get your breathing under control and slowing down your heart rate. Deep breathing slows your heart rate with each exhalation. Inhale and exhale. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Tipping your right foot up. And bringing that right leg forward between your hands, back on your left heel, opening up to warrior one. Extending your arms open, opening your chest and your heart to the sky. Coming forward on that right knee. And now dropping your left hand to the back of your left leg and reaching back with your right arm, arching the back to a deep arch, sinking that right hip down. Inhale and exhale, coming forward. Tapping your back foot into warrior three. I'm running out of space, so I'm going to back up a little bit. If you need to, you can feel free to do the same. And coming back into warrior three, finding that balance. Your right leg is strong, using your toes to keep you balanced, spreading them wide. Reaching forward with your arms. If this is too much, bring them behind you into airplane, pulling your shoulders back, or bringing them out in front of you and gazing past your fingertips. And dropping your hands to the mat and coming into standing split, reaching your left toe up in the air. Inhale and exhale, grabbing your ankle if you want a little bit more of a stretch. And to test your balance, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now smoothly and gracefully coming back into warrior one. I had to move in my mat, so I can't do it. And exhaling back to the mat. Right leg is back, tipping forward, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. If you want to test yourself, come into another push-up before you go into down dog. Bring your left leg up above you, opening up those legs, and coming forward between your hands, back to warrior one. Opening up your hands and opening your heart. Inhale, exhale, sinking forward on the right. Dropping your left hand to the back, reaching and arching backwards. Inhale and exhale. Keeping your neck soft. Inhale, sinking. Exhale, coming forward into warrior three. I gotta move back again. This time your left leg is strong. Toes are wide. Find your level of comfort where you can balance well. It may be here. This is fine. Just make sure all the strength is in your left leg. And then start to squeeze your right leg up. And coming forward into standing split. Right leg is up in the air, toes are pointed, and you're reaching. Inhale and exhale. If you want more, grab your ankle and pull it in. Inhale and exhale. And now gracefully coming back into warrior one. And bringing your hands back to the mat. Back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And into a push-up. Or straight into down dog. And taking a couple deep breaths here. Slow your heart back down. You can go into child's pose. Stretch out your calves. Or just hang out. Think about your posture when you're in down dog. It's a very active pose. Heels are to the mat. You should be able to tap your toes, lifting them. Shoulders are pushing down into the mat. Your back is slightly arched. Your fingers are and hands are spread out wide. And now coming forward into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And back into push-up. Exhale, down dog. Move forward on your toes, step or jump forward into monkey. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, lightning bolt. This one tests the strength in your legs. Gets very tired, but after your legs will be nice and warm for some deep stretching. So stay focused and push yourself. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Keeping a flat back here. Posture is very important. Don't let your back arch like this. Keep it flat. Pull your stomach in and sink your butt. Inhale. Exhale, twisting to the left or to the right. Pushing your left elbow on your right knee and pushing, twisting open. Be careful if you have any back problems. Just take it slowly and don't overwork yourself. If you want more, you can open up here, opening your right shoulder and looking up. Feel your legs start to burn and shake. Invite this feeling. You're working them hard. Keep deep breathing, getting that oxygen to the legs. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Right elbow pushing that left knee and opening up if you can or want. You do whatever you feel like doing. Opening that left shoulder and looking up. You should be beginning to sweat. The legs are shaking. Sinking that butt, testing your limits. Hands back to heart center. One last push. And coming back to center. Exhaling, high mountain. Arching your back. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, monkey. And exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, monkey. And now bringing your left leg, stepping back, coming forward with both of your toes. We'll do some stretching. Find your flat back position. So the best way to do that is to start up here. Open up your shoulders. Find a good posture. And then slowly beginning to bend forward, keeping your shoulders up, keeping your back flat. You should be able to balance a cup of water on it. And then just come down as far as you can, as far as your legs will let you. And you can drop your hands. Inhale. And exhale, sinking a little bit more. Keeping that back flat and the shoulders open. If you want more stretch, you can grab your ankles and pull. Pull a little bit more with each exhale. But don't overstretch or you'll pull a muscle. Inhaling and exhaling. And coming to the right side. Feeling that stretch move to the inside and the back of your leg. Rotating your shoulders slightly forward so your right shoulder comes up. You can reach up with your right hand and get a little bit more of a twist and a stretch. Keep breathing, relaxing on the exhale. And bringing that right hand back down, coming back to the center, walking over to the left, and pulling. You can also stretch the outside of your right arm, the right side of your abdomen and your shoulder. Also feeling that stretch in your left leg, the inside of your thighs, and the outside of your leg. Now opening your shoulders to the side, squaring them, opening your left arm up, and looking up. Keep that flat back the whole time. Keeping the flat back ensures that you're bending in the right spot and not injuring your back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale,
Exhale, coming back to the center. Bringing your right foot forward, stepping slightly forward with your left into a pyramid. Toes are both pointed in the same direction, coming all the way up, inhaling. Exhaling, flat back, bringing your arms forward, just like you did in airplane in Warrior 3. Slowly dropping your hands, keeping that back flat as you stretch forward. Intense stretch into the back of your right leg. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. And now coming back, tipping forward on your right leg and going back into standing split. And feeling that you can open a little bit more this time. Now that we've warmed up your muscles and stretched them a little bit more. You can drop your head if you want. Inhale, exhale. Your leg all the way back and twisting to the left. Bring your left foot forward. Going slightly forward on your right. Both feet are pointed in the same direction. Inhale, hands all the way up. Testing your balance. Exhaling forward. Keeping a flat back. Dropping your hands and slowly releasing forward to feel that intense stretch on your left leg. Keep breathing. Relaxing on that exhale. Releasing all those toxins. And releasing that leg. Stepping to the center of your mat. Inhale, monkey. Exhale, standing forward bend. Inhale, reverse swan all the way up. And bringing your hands forward so your elbows are 90 degrees. And start to slowly bend your knees. Put all the weight on your left foot. Spread those toes. Find that balance. Bring your right foot over. We're going to go into eagle, wrapping your right foot around your left and your right elbow under your left. Clasping your hands together. Pulling your elbows up. Feeling a deep stretch in the back of your shoulders. Good posture here. We need flat back and straight. Pull that stomach in and sink your legs. Keep breathing. Focusing on a spot in front of you. And releasing. Inhale your arms up. Transferring the weight to your right leg. Slowly start to bring your hands down and wrapping that left leg around your right. This time wrapping your arms opposite. Left leg under your right. Clasping your hands together. Pulling your elbows up. Stretching the back of your shoulders. Sinking your butt. Keeping a good posture. Focusing. And release. Inhale your arms up. Take a good deep cleansing breath. Arching your back. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, monkey. And now bringing your hands to the front of the mat. Releasing your feet back to plank. And come over to side plank. Bring your left arm up in the air. Keeping those hips up. Pulling that abdomen tight on the right side. If you want more, you can lift your left leg here. If you want even more, you can grab your big toe and open up. Just find the level that you're comfortable with. Inhale and exhale, coming forward into plank. Tipping on the left side, same thing, lifting your hips up, opening up your arms. If this is good for you, you can stay here. If this is too much, drop your left leg like a kickstand. You can still work your abdomen in this position. Or extending your right leg up, keeping that balance. Or you can grab your toe and open up. I'm a little bit weak for that one right now, so I think I'll stay here. And tipping forward into plank.
chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. This time test yourself in the push-up, coming back into low plank. Keeping your elbows to your sides. Working your triceps. Inhale and exhale. Pulling your stomach in. Keep breathing. And push back up to plank. And down dog. Now walking slightly to the edge of your mat, a little bit to the right. And back into down dog. We're going to try some back bends. I haven't tried this for a while, so I don't know if I can do it right now. But I'm going to try. So finding a comfortable down dog position. Inhale your right leg up above you. Opening up your right leg. And begin to tip back all the way to wheel. Your hands are going to have to change position. So your fingers are pointing towards your toes. And when you're ready, come back up. I guess I can't do it. And into child's pose, stretch out your back. If you can do that one, good for you. You're awesome. The thing about yoga is you can learn to do moves that you would never imagine you could do. Keep breathing, slowing your heart, and relaxing, but keeping your eyes open, keeping your body active. And coming back into plank. This time coming to the left side of your mat. And into down dog. Bring your left leg up in the air, opening up your hip, and coming back into wheel. I'm not going to attempt coming back over on this one. So instead, you can lower your head and then your back, one vertebrae at a time. And coming back into child's pose. Stretch out your back. Now I think we'll try a couple headstands. I gotta move my mat a little bit. Come into plank. Bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand to runner's lunge. Open up that hip. Feel those hip flexors start to release with each breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now bringing your right leg back and your left leg forward, using your stomach to do so. Always keeping your stomach engaged, pulling that belly button to spine, working it the whole time. Inhale and exhale, releasing back into plank. This time bringing your right leg forward and your left. So your toes are hanging off the sides of your mat, and slowly come forward, keeping your elbows to opening up your hips. You can bring your hands to heart center, a little bit more intense stretch. Keeping a flat back always, pulling in your stomach. You should be able to tap your toes here, feeling that balance on your heels. Looking forward, keeping your shoulders and your chin relaxed. Inhale and exhale, releasing all the tension in your hips. Start to let them or feel them sink. And coming back into plank and down dog. Let those hips relax a little bit. Walk out your calves. Test yourself in down dog. Let your body forget about what you just put it through. Inhale and exhale. You can always come into child's pose whenever you're needing a break, and then join us when you're ready. Now I'm going to bring my hands slightly back in the mat and then bring my legs forward. We're going to go back into that same position, except now we're going to go into crow. I'm going to roll my pants up. It's a little bit easier to grip your skin. Now, getting your elbows high on your arms and coming up on your toes and tipping forward and putting your toes together and looking out and trying to straighten your arms as much as you can. Pulling your stomach in, keeping your legs high on your arms. And when you're ready, you can tip back or you can jump your legs all the way back into plank and down dog. Letting your wrists relax a little bit. We're going to do that again and then go into headstand. So bring your hands back and your legs forward. Opening up your hips. Coming up on your toes, tipping forward into crow. Finding your balance. When you're ready, tipping your head down into headstand. You can stay here. I need to move my wrists a little bit. Keep that stomach pulled in and strong. And when you're ready, start to raise your legs. Let's try that again. Test yourself a couple times. And releasing down to child's pose. These are moves that you have to work yourself up to. And eventually, you'll get there. You can always practice on your own against a wall just to help find that balance, because it's there somewhere. Now coming forward on your mat and zipping your legs together, pointing your toes, flattening them down. Pull your arms back, opening up your chest. Clasp your hands together and pull. Think about strengthening that lower back and your butt and your thighs. Keeping your legs zipped together. Inhaling and exhaling. And now bring your legs up, clasping your hands to your feet. Inhale, exhale, lifting into bow. Pulling and lifting. And releasing when you're ready. And coming into child's pose. And coming back up to plank. Bringing your right knee forward, bending it, and coming into pigeon. Coming back on your hips, keeping your hips parallel and pointed straight forward. Slowly start to arch your back. Keep breathing. And coming forward on your elbows. And lowering your forehead to the mat. Find total relaxation in this pose to release that right hip. And slowly coming up, lifting your back leg, reaching back with your left hand. You can reach out with your right hand or pull your foot into your elbow and open up. You can bind The next step here would be to open up your chest and look straight up, which I can't do, but maybe some of you out there can do that. And the next step after that would be to turn your body forward, arching your back and grabbing your back foot with both hands. And release your leg, coming up into plank. Bringing your left leg forward into pigeon, lowering yourself to the mat, arching your back, opening your chest. Slowly coming forward on your elbows and your forehead coming all the way flat. Deep breathing and getting that hip to relax. And walking yourself back up, lifting your back leg, grabbing it with your right hand, reaching forward with your left, finding a little balance, and locking your elbow into your foot when you're ready. Binding your hands, opening up your chest and looking up. If you want more, open your chest forward, reaching your hands back to your foot and touching your foot to the top of your head. And releasing back into plank. And bringing your knees forward, coming straight up, finding good posture. Pushing your hands into a fist, pushing your hips forward, opening your chest, looking back, reaching your hands back to your heels. Push your hips forward. Inhale and exhale. Bring your right hand up and reaching back, arching a little more. This is Camel. And bringing that right hand back to the heel, bringing your left back up and over. Pushing your hips forward. And slowly coming up using your stomach and your back. Bringing your arms up, arching your back as you start to come down. Relaxing your back. And now coming on your hands and knees, we're going to inhale cow, exhale cat. Pulling your stomach into your spine. Inhale cow, exhale cat. Now go to your own breath and start to let your body move with your breath. Folding into it and coming out, making it active. So you get a stretch in your shoulders all the way to your butt. Inhale cow, exhale cat. And coming to a flat back, crossing your ankles together, coming back on your butt, coming to the center of your mat. If you need to fold your mat, you can do so. I'm on the carpet, so I don't need to. Bringing your feet to the edge of the mat and slowly coming back. Straight back here, pull your stomach into your spine. We're going to work our stomach a little bit. Inhale and exhale, bringing your arms up above you. If you want more, you can bring your knees up and your feet, and you can extend them into boat. Test yourself on this one, but don't compromise your back. You want to keep it flat and your stomach pulled in. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, boat. 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 And slowly drop your feet, keeping your hands up. We're going to bring your hands to the right, Pretend you have a ball. Reaching up and coming to the left. And now reaching up to the center and to the right. Reaching up. Keeping that back flat and straight. Keeping that stomach pulled in. Folding, twisting to the right. Reaching up. Correcting that posture every time you reach up. And to the right. Reaching up and to the left. Reaching up. Coming to the right. Exhaling. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Inhale up. And bring your knees to your chest. Give them a hug. And slowly lowering your back to the mat. We're going to go into plow. And then we'll start to relax. If you have back problems, probably don't want to do this one. Again, listen to your body and let it do what it tells you to. Bringing your knees up, bringing your hands up above you, reaching, opening up the space between each vertebrae. Inhale and exhale your feet up and over into plow. Grabbing your toes, keeping your chin out of your chest. Pull that stomach in. And now releasing your hands behind you, clasping them together, coming up on your shoulders, and releasing your hands up, or your feet up in the air. If you need more support, bring your hands to your back. And you should be straight from your shoulders to your toes. Pull your stomach in, chin out of your chest. Every muscle should be squeezing. Your abdomen is what keeps you supported in these moves. And slowly releasing down one vertebrae at a time. Bring your knees to your chest. Rocking side to side, massaging your back. And releasing your feet to the mat. We're going to start to go into our relaxation. Take a couple deep breaths. Inhale.